Hello, and welcome to another stream slash video of Legends of Runeterra. Today we are playing a spell deck, essentially, or a spell slash creation deck. So we're playing Heimer and Viktor, are the two, these are the two main cards that we're playing today. Now these two cards have some basic synergy with each other. So Heimer will create turrets to put on the board as he goes, basically, as every time he casts a spell. And Viktor will basically create value for himself and for other cards every time he sees a created card being played. So that includes basically all the augmented cards. So we have a couple of those in there. We have Ballistic Bot as well as Mechanized Mimic. And we're also pairing that with Calculated Creations. Now this has amazing synergy with Heimerdinger. So basically what we've done is we've created a deck that casts spells that create other cards, basically. But that being said, it's very hard to keep these two cards alive, and especially because they come into the game so late, round 4, round 5, it's like, and essentially when you're dropping them down, you are completely sacrificing tempo, because neither of these cards do anything when they hit the board, obviously. So it's a very, very low tempo deck, and as a result, it can be very difficult to keep these cards alive. So because of that, we're running a full set of Bastion, as well as a few copies of Hush, hopefully trying to keep these two cards alive. We have Aftershock as well to help deal with Grand Plaza if we run into it. And a set of Invoke cards, because every time we create a card, we're helping out Viktor, and if we invoke a spell, then we're helping out Heimerdinger. So that's the idea of this deck, but we will put this on Ranked, or we'll try this on Ranked and see how it goes. And if it's not going well, we will alter the deck as well as we can and see how we get on. Okay, we're going a solo PNZ deck. Teemo Viktor. This is obviously going to be burn, so removing Teemo is going to be very, very important here. We want to do that if we can. Bastion's super nice if we can prevent Heimer from getting removed. Love seeing Ballistic Bot. So this is a great setup. We don't really have an answer to Teemo yet, unfortunately. It always feels like when I'm playing against a Teemo deck, like 99% of games, they open with Teemo. But this time we get lucky, uses counterfeit copies. I assume on Teemo, I'm not sure what else he'd be doing. Safely play Ballistic Bot here. This card is, for a 2-drop, this card is way too good. The value it gives is absolutely insane, and like obviously our opponent's going to drop a 2 for that reason. It's ridiculous how much value you get from this card. Okay, we will stare at each other menacingly. I think this deck is a little bit awkward on curve. Could probably do something to improve that. Have some lower cost followers in this deck. I don't think this deck is optimized by any means whatsoever, but I kind of hastily put this together, and it's certainly fun. It's very plodding. It goes quite slowly, and you have to think very hard about what you're doing. But if you get it right, it's very satisfying. And because he does that, I'm going to do this. Since he didn't use Ignition. Oh, a Death Ray. He's a Death Ray as a main card in his deck, okay. We could Spell Shield this. Doesn't seem worth it. So we'll just let it go. That was probably a mistake. It probably wasn't worth trading a ballistic bot for that. Because now we're going to take 3 damage to face, at the very least. I think I can safely drop Heimerdinger down this round, because we have 2 Flash of Brilliances, and then we have another Heimer in hand. So we can definitely get a decent amount of value from Heimer. Of course, with PNZ, there's a decent amount of ways to kill us. Thermo, or get excited, and so forth. But we have 2 in hand, so at the very least, we can get 2 turrets out. And he chooses not to. Okay, we're fine with that. We're still going to use these. Give It All is very, very interesting. I think a lot of people would make the argument that this is something you should main deck in a Heimerdinger deck. But with Mechanized Mimic in here and the fact that we play Flash of Brilliance, you can very reliably, weirdly enough, get Give It All. So I never really felt the need to do that. We find 2 very, very powerful spells. This Give It All could come into play later on in the game. Did he just? Oh no, okay. I thought he like main decked Mushroom Cloud, but he got it from Clump of Wumps earlier. Do we care, or do we want to do anything else this round? I think we'll just save mana. Oh, shit. Okay, whatever. I still probably do. Oh, shit. That was not the best round for us. There's the Teemo. Still haven't found Hush. But I think what we will do here is play Neandroid. So at least he won't feel comfortable using it, or attacking with Teemo. We're actually getting pretty close to leveling up Heimer, which is nice. If we can keep this card on the board until he levels, I'll be so thrilled. And we have Star Shaping, so we're not too worried about the damage we're taking at the moment. Two Death Rays, or 2, so he really wants this dead. So I think we can very safely Bastion that. He's running out of steam here. And keeping this on the board means that he will be unable to, well, if he wants to attack with these 2 cards, so one of them's going to die. And we get Heimer leveled up, so we're in great shape so far. He's got Flash of Brilliance in his hand, right in his card. Oh god, a 0 mana Plaza Guardian. That's the dream, isn't it? Luckily, we don't really care about this because we are playing Heimerdinger, so we get cards for free. And I am... do I want to make this trade? I don't think I do, because I want to play Mechanized Mimic next turn. So I think what we'll do is we'll block with one of these, and we'll keep that alive for now. It's a little bit risky, especially against a deck that is apparently... Oh, you know what we can do? Well, we have Give It All in hand. We could totally get a full elusive board, but that would mean having to keep this thing alive. So I think playing the Mimic is just way safer. So we will do that. We are getting quite low, which is a bit spooky. But we only have 3 puff caps in our deck, so that's not too bad. He could hit us with 2 get excited, so it's probably a mistake to drop below 5 mana, so we can't react with Star Shaping. We have a thermo. Is it worth attacking here?
Dimensions don't determine themselves.
I think it might be worth it to do this. And then if he wants to block these two, he needs to block it with the Teemo. Okay, we don't really care about that. Very weird deck he's playing. And this was a misplay because we should have played this turret first, so that we get an extra attack on, or given both of these extra damage. So yeah, that was definitely a misplay. Oh, and we find Viktor. Interesting. I think we will be playing Star Shaping this round. Yeah, we don't really care about that. Luckily, I can play both. I think it's a little bit late playing Viktor, but we'll just play him for fun. And whatever keyword he gets next round. Still a 6-mana assembly bot, okay. I don't want to drop below 5 mana, so I guess we'll just pass here, and if he threatens to kill us.
That's a harvest right there.
Okay, so now I think it is actually worth it to do Star Shaping, just on the completely random chance that that we get like 1,000,000 mushrooms on one card. Of these, I'm mostly worried about elusives, so I will pick. I'll pick one of these. I think we're gonna kill him next round. Because what we'll be doing is playing Give It All. Let's play Hex Square Upgrade. And then we can play Give It All, and that should be game. That's certainly annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, so Fury doesn't really do a lot for us, unfortunately. So we'll play this. Oh, this is really nice. So what we could do instead is just destroy his entire board by just challenging all of it, and we'll have quick attack, but I think this is the better play. It might honestly be worth it to put Give It All in this deck, but I like, honestly, like, you can pretty reliably get it through Flash of Brilliance, so you don't really need to. And I kind of like the randomness of the Flash of Brilliance. Jesus Christ! You can't even see all the keywords. It's more keywords than they can handle. So we want to kill Teemo, obviously, but nothing else is really a threat to us. So yeah, that should be game. So many keywords. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we are playing Trundle Darius. Very weird. Maybe this is an Overwhelm deck? We're gonna do a full mulligan. Okay, so we find our champions. This immediately tells me that there's some kind of aggro happening here. And unfortunately we can't play anything yet. Oh my god. Okay, we may need to kill this off next round. Because we can't take 7 damage here. This sucks, but we're gonna have to kill this. At least we can try. Yeah, really unfortunate. I wish I wouldn't have had to use that. What is this guy's deck? So I could play Bastion here. Or I could play Viktor here, but the chances of him getting killed, I think, are quite high, so I think I'd rather save it until next turn where I can guarantee a Bastion. Okay, so with these cards, I think I would most likely like to play Death Traveler here, just so we have another body. And unfortunately, our opponent continues to go much wider than we are.
They'll never see it coming.
Look out there!
And the challenge of this is now this will put us in the range of leveling up Darius. And at the moment, we have no removal for him. So again, once again, for the 3rd game in a row, we're kind of drawing dead here. We're just not finding the answers we need. I can safely play Viktor here. So I believe I will. Maybe when we get Heimer and Viktor on the board, we'll be in a bit of a better shape. Nox Crea Arena. So these two are going to hit each other? Why does this benefit you? Oh no, these two are. Well, that's weird. Okay, I guess I preemptively play Bastion on this. Okay, so we do find removal, so that's super nice. Which means we don't have to worry too much about Darius if he decides to play him this round. Unfortunately, he could play him this round, and there's not a lot we can do about that. So that's not great. We are in a very, very tricky spot here. If we decide to pass, then we just lose Viktor. If he plays Darius, then we can Sunburst him and essentially win the round. We can't play Heimerdinger. Well, we can play Heimerdinger and then Death Ray. I think we're going to pass for now. If he plays Darius, we need to be able to kill it. But he doesn't. He plays Wolf Rider. Okay, so what do we do now? I would love to play Heimerdinger. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to play Heimer. And then have a unit trade with that. You know what I could have done is just kill this Nox Crea Arena, but it's not the thing I'm most concerned about. Mostly concerned about Darius coming down. When we get Fearsome. So we can keep these two alive for now.
Just 1.21 gigahertz.
I love seeing Thermo.
Everything's in place. Maul them.
So I think we do this. And unfortunately we go down to 3. We are not finding any lifesteal in our deck. So it's getting tricky, to say the least. But they don't play Darius. They could have Trindamir's spell. Okay, they decide to go through. So we are surviving at the very least.
Damn it.
So can... Oh, okay. So can we stabilize here? That's the question. Oh, I think we need to... We may need to kill off the Noctray Arena this round. Strangely. I would love to get either lifesteal or... Oh, that sucks. Why do you have that in your deck? That's really painful for us. Luckily we have another Heimer. But Noctray Arena is getting really annoying because it's picking off all our...
Eminently logical.
It's killing off all of our chump blockers, but I think this is just the most effective thing to do at the moment. We do find star shaping, so that's huge. We're going to keep putting down chump blockers. And we do find lifesteal, so that's huge. We use Guard the Ancient. Okay, so we could just kill this off immediately. Because obviously that's going to be a problem. Seems like he doesn't want to play anything. What could he have? He could have the health. I think this is our best choice. And this will at least give us a massive turret. Okay, so we're doing great. And we get this guy. Which will let us threaten a lot of damage. So okay, so we appear to be stabilizing here. Viktor is almost leveled up. Next round we will have a flash freeze. Okay. We're actually fine with that because that means he won't have that flash freeze for Viktor next round. Oh, but he does kill it off with that. Oh, that does suck. Oh no, wait, we're fine. Oh, because of barrier. Okay, cool. Oh, and we find Hush. Okay. So we are in great shape. I think we have officially stabilized. Chorus Darius is still quite spooky. Okay. I see. Well, that's certainly annoying, so we can do this. And if this is going to be his attack this round, we could Star Shaping and block this guy. So he's +3 attack. So if we do that, we will be fine. I'd like to keep Viktor alive for now, so I think that's what we do. Is we block that and we Star Shaping. The Scourge sounds like the most fun. And then we hush him. And I think we leave it at that. And now we have a leveled up Viktor. Well, Heimer's actually pretty close. Heimer will level up this turn as well, so that's really nice. If we can get elusive on Viktor, we'll be in amazing shape. Oh, is he planning on flocking this? That would really suck. It doesn't seem like he has a flock. Okay, so we do not find elusive yet, unfortunately. And sadly, this is going to die this round. It might be worth it to play this next round. He's down to 2 cards. We find Death Ray. But this is free, so we may as well play this. Still don't find it, unfortunately. Oh, find Trundle, okay. I think we're totally fine with that. Well, that is really annoying. Okay, so he's down to 2 mana, or sorry, excuse me, 5 mana. So there's not a ton he can do here still. Or not a ton he can do at the moment. I'm thinking what we do is we drop the Scourge, because there's nothing he has on board that's threatening us yet. And then we attack like this. So we definitely want to kill off... We're definitely going to have to kill off Trundle this round, I think. And we'd like to kill off this too.
Engines don't determine themselves.
I think this is our best move. Unfortunately, what this does mean... Yeah, I think we do this for now. Very, very tricky. I would really like to kill off this Nox Cray Arena, but I just haven't found the mana to do it. Okay. Viktor is enormous now. We kill off their Overwhelm unit. We're totally happy with that. If he drops down anything scare, we Sunburst it. Oh, and now we find another Star Shaping. Okay. So we're doing very well. Got a bigger board than he does. We're actually fine with that. I think this might be the time to Destroy this landmark. Finds another one, which is certainly annoying, but I'm fine with him wasting mana on this. Oh, I see. He wants to try and kill this off. Like, no, that's definitely not going to work. Yeah, there's nothing. He's out of cards. He can't do anything. So I think we just win this game. Slow but steady.
Also design enables rapid projectile firing.
Viktor is getting a lot. Okay. Yeah, this dude is probably gonna surrender. And now he gets another spell shield. Like, it's not often you get to see Viktor with this ridiculous set of keywords. And it would probably be BM to do anything other than just go straight in. Okay, so that's game. Calculated indeed. Okay, so we find Ballistic Bot, and I'm going to keep... Yeah, I'm going to keep the Get Excited here, because the only threat is Callista. Oh, hey there, Jace Sunther. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Or thanks for following, rather. So yeah, we're facing a Callista Vehu Endure deck. This is the third deck in a row, or not in a row, but a third deck in a few hours in which we've seen this deck. Apparently it's very popular at this ELO.
Flesh was weak, but look at me now.
Hoping they don't have a Butcher here, and they do, naturally. So they're going to do a chunk of damage, but we do have Star Shaping, and we can use Priestess to get the Golden Sisters, so we're not too worried about this. We really get zero value out of Ballistic Bot if we block that, unfortunately, so I think we'll just let it go for now. And we find Heimer, so that's nice. So yeah, we are going to use
Sunlight guide you, my brethren.
the Solari Priestess to find the Golden Sisters. And there is Callista, so we can very easily get excited that, so if we so choose.
Disengage. Join me if you want to live.
And we do have Star Shaping, so we're not too worried about dying in the immediate future. Stalking Shadows. Curse Keeper. I'm wondering if it's worth it to kill Callista yet, or if we should drop Chem Pickpocket here just to block some damage. I think it is worth it to just drop this card down here for now. And then we can discard Ignition. And this will stop him from attacking with Callista. Apparently not. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. So yeah, we can do that. I'm still not sure if I want to kill off... Oh yeah, if I do this, then I'll level up Callista. Okay. So maybe we don't do that. Maybe we keep this alive. Go down to 9. Oh no, we will... Oh shit, we will level up Callista. Okay, so we can't block that either. That's annoying. But yeah, we will need to kill off this Callista immediately, unfortunately. Oh, that sucks. But we can still kill it. I mean, we can still kill it, but still, that's annoying. That was really his only out there, was finding a glimpse beyond, and unfortunately he was able to find it. The trouble here, of course, is that now that Callista is leveled up, he'll be able to easily do it again. So I think what we do here is we do that. If we have Sunburst, that's nice. Unfortunately, we have no other option but except to kill off Callista here. We have Star Shaping, so we're not in huge trouble. But it is annoying that we're just not getting the value because we don't have... we're not able to put Viktor on the board. Or, excuse me, Heimerdinger. Oh, we're totally fine with that. So I'd like to be as efficient as possible. Unfortunately, we are going to have to sacrifice our ballistic bot. And once again, I clicked something by accident, which I do a lot. This may be useful. It's probably not great because it isn't. We haven't found Hush yet, unfortunately, and we will need that in order to stop They Who Endure, which should be dropping. We're nearly within range for that to be going on the board now. A drain. Okay. Surprised you didn't drain this, but alright. And I think I'll hold on to the spell mana for now. We need to drop the Golden Sisters next round, unfortunately. And we are just sitting here with Heimerdinger, not able to play him because dropping Heimerdinger is a 5-cost spell that we can't do anything with. Unfortunately. So yeah, I don't think we have a choice. I think we have to play the Golden Sisters here. It would be, I mean, ideally what we would like to play is Heimerdinger and then next round play Cosmic Rays. That would be amazing. But we're just not able to. So we play Cosmic Sisters here. We do a Sunburst, so that's nice. Oh, Blighted Caretaker. Okay. Okay, so we're fine this round. I am kind of expecting to see... to see They Who Endure next round at least. Maybe they're just getting the biggest board they possibly can. Find another Heimer, which is not what we need. We need another Star Shaping. And there's the They Who Endure. So we can safely do that. And unfortunately, I'd love to be generating cards here, but we just can't.
That egg. Did it move?
Yeah, are we just dead here anyways? I mean, I think we obviously do this.
Believe or burn no further.
Yeah, we're still alive. But he's got us on the back foot this entire time, so we're not able to do the things we want to do. We're doing what we can to stay alive, but that is it. Ooh, Mechanized Mimic is certainly interesting here. If we play Viktor or Heimerdinger, what are we actually getting out of it? I think has to be the question. I think Mechanized Mimic is the best answer here. Well, that's not what we want to see, so we're not seeing another They Who Endure, at least not this round. It's possible he has an ephemeral version of it, but I'm kind of expecting him to just attack next round. So we can attack with this, and then Bastion him, and then that will let us lifesteal and keep it alive, at least for now. Oh, we're fine with this. So this will let us drop Viktor, actually, which will be nice. I'm dying, okay.
Humanity needs a leader of superior intellect.
If he has another They Who Endure in hand, at the moment we don't have any ways to deal with it, unfortunately. I'm kind of hoping he does. Okay, he can do that. That's fine. So we want to drop them. If we want to survive the most damage, we put you here. I'd really like to keep her alive if possible. And then do we try and keep the Viktor alive?
Clumsy design.
I think this is fine. It's a little bit greedy, but that's all right. It seems he still doesn't have a They Who Endure in hand. So I think we play this. Oh, unfortunately, because we lost our Golden Sister, we can't activate Cosmic Rays anymore, which could be a problem. Okay, he gets lifesteal, that's nice. Would really like to see elusive. That way we can get health for free. He must have gotten this, yeah, from Unspeakable Horror. And we find Star Shaping, that's fantastic for us. But we will drop this first. Or we could play Heimerdinger's Progress Day. We'll play this first for now. We're not in danger until he drops another They Who Endure. So we've killed one, but at the moment we just don't have an answer for the other. Oh, Scout. That's interesting. So that's fine. Viktor levels up, but it doesn't do a lot for us. Okay, he doesn't want to play anything. I think what we do is we Star Shaping, and that will give us a Celestial card to activate Cosmic Rays. I'm not sure how much... How much does our health matter here? Because if he drops a They Who Endure, we're just dead anyways. I think we play this in order to...
Dimensions don't determine themselves.
Okay, yeah, we have to take Supernova here.
Launches at record velocity.
Yeah, and then I think we attack with this, and I think that's all we do. Unfortunately, yeah, he could have a They Who Endure and an Atrocity, and if he has that, that's what beats us this round. So I'm hoping that if he plays Atrocity next round, then we should be okay. Or if he plays a They Who Endure next round, we should be okay, especially now since we have Hush. Okay, so we are completely protected against They Who Endure. Really don't care about that this round. He could still play They Who Endure, but he can't do anything else. We're not worried about Callista at the moment. The Fearsome is certainly annoying. So I think right now we do nothing. We sit and wait. Because They Who Endure is the only way they win this game.
Another brilliant design.
Oh, is he going to summon... Oh no, if he summons a They Who Endure, that would be really tricky. Oh, if he does this, then... Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. I guess because They Who Endure is technically a 1-1, it's not the strongest unit. That's interesting. So unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to sacrifice Mechanized Mimic just to stay alive. We can block these chump blockers, and we can block that. And then I think, yeah, we are going to have to sacrifice this for now. And yeah, I think that's ideal. Hi, kitty. Okay, so we are more or less stabilized now.
Innovation must begin somewhere.
I think Neandroid is probably our best win condition.
A sturdy construction.
And then I think we can play this.
Behold me, hairless apes.
And then we can play Heimerdinger. What is the plan here? He has nothing he can kill us with. It would be really annoying if he atrocities Heimerdinger or Viktor. But at the very least, we'll get the T-Rex out of it. And we find... And we find another Viktor, so that's nice. So we appear to have stabilized. The thing with They Who Endure is that if he ever comes on the board, we are forced... Or like, essentially, we are moments from death. Oh, we find Submersible. Excellent. Do we have any reason not to do this? Will leave us with 6 mana. Awkwardly, we cannot do anything about... Or we can't play this Submersible. We kind of need to hold on to... We need to hold on to at least 7 mana. Or, yeah. Right? No, we need to hold on to at least 8 mana to survive They Who Endure. He's choosing to do nothing. I guess I'll just keep doing things. And see what he does. Because They Who Endure is the only way we lose this game now.
Genius in action.
I guess we can create another Nyandroid.
Another brilliant design.
Why, just 1.21 gigahexes. In pursuit.
I may be playing just too cautiously here, and I should just obliterate his thing. But like, he really just has one win condition, so I'm doing my best to play around it as much as possible. Ooh, oh, I really want to hush this, but I don't think I can afford to. I could thermo this Callista, because it's not going to help me kill They Who Endure, and I'm not going to need it for anything else, so I may as well do that.
Divert our power to main laser.
Metal is perfection.
And if he does find They Who Endure, we have a hush to deal with it in burst speed.
Rise, my creation.
And so far it doesn't look like he's found it.
Genius in action.
What does he want from me? Behold me now, hairless apes.
So yeah, at the moment, we are not under threat. I don't even feel like I need to block with this. So if he's attacking this round and he has this amount of mana left, I think he's just dead.
Metal is perfection.
Because he won't be able to stop the rest of my board. So, okay, so we played a very slow, a very cautious game, and it appears to have paid off.
Energy core upgrade.
Okay, we're gonna play
Elevation must begin.
these just to buff up these units as much as possible,
Follow the diagram.
and then we will play Submersible.
To the sock drawer. They'd never suspect us there.
And that should be game.
Genius in action. Erase frailty.
Okay, that was a very, very tough game, but we pulled through, and that is how you win with that deck. So that is Viktor Heimerdinger. It is, I'm not going to lie, this is a challenging deck to play. It is very difficult. First of all, it is very hard. It doesn't deal with aggro particularly well. It is such a low tempo deck because both Viktor and Heimerdinger don't really do anything when they're summoned. So that means that from turn 1 to 5, until you get your these are essentially our main win conditions, Viktor and Heimerdinger. So unless we get these cards on the board, we're not in any position to win the game. So that means from round 1 to 5, essentially we have no tempo at all. And that is obviously highly exploitable by aggro decks and decks that are able to target Viktor and Heimerdinger. Like once we put Heimerdinger and Viktor on the board, obviously they are now vulnerable to attack. So quite often what we were finding is we would put Heimerdinger or Viktor on the board, and they were getting picked off almost immediately by either direct damage or, in one case against Fiora Shen, just single combats and concerted strikes, and we just could never keep them on board, and we need to do that in order to win the game. So it's a very difficult deck to pilot. I think if it is piloted correctly, this is an extremely powerful deck. And I will say, I think it's worth considering that this is a fun deck to play. There's an element of randomness to it with a flash of brilliance and star shaping and like all the invoke cards. It's a fun deck to play. But it is challenging, and it can lead to decision fatigue, because you just have every round is very difficult, because you are constantly trying to be as mana effective or mana efficient as possible, and it's very difficult to do with this deck. So certainly it's not a deck for the faint of heart, or if you just want to play and just casually win games. I think if you want to do that, you're better off playing like an overwhelmed deck. If you just want to turn your brain off, this deck requires you to focus. It's a little bit intense in that sense, but it's very rewarding to win with this deck. So I would recommend you play this, especially if you're in the mood to challenge yourself. It's not the easiest deck in the world to play, but if you do win with it, it can be very fun. So yeah, that is my take on Viktor Heimerdinger. And I hope you enjoyed this video or this stream if you're watching on Twitch. I try and stream on Tuesday, Thursdays in the afternoon. So you can check me out there if you're watching this on YouTube. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, this has been the Game Herald.